All right, here he comes. This is Chuck Kim. 29 years old, from Korea. He has a black belt in Taiwan Kung. What do you know about this guy, Gene?
Well, I went to Korea to watch this man, Chuck Kim. That's not his real name. His real name is Chokum. Choke Kim, not Chuck Kim.
Well, Chuck does have some ground skills, but most of it is on his feet. He's a Taekwondo stylist, so he's going to have his hands full tonight.
I saw him choke a few people in Korea. He's very good at those chokes.
I'm here with Chuck Kim, a real tough young martial artist, kind of a newcomer to the field. Chuck, exactly what is your style?
My style consists of wrestling and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and kickboxing and boxing together.
And when did you start all this, Chuck?
Started in 4th grade. I started kickboxing and boxing, and switched to wrestling and wrestled at Cal State Bakersfield for 4 years, and I just started doing Jiu-Jitsu for a year.
Do you have a specific training program that you do to work around your Jiu-Jitsu?
Yeah, I wrestle at Cal State Bakersfield and do some boxing and Jiu-Jitsu.
And what are your plans for the future, Chuck?
To do more fights. You know, WFF gave me an opportunity to, test my skills, and I plan on fighting a lot more in the future.
All right, with me, Bob and Frank Shamrock. And, of course, I'm glad that you guys are here, and you're experts on Oleg. And so, Frank, tell me a little about Oleg. What are we going to expect from him tonight?
Well, I know Oleg's coming in with some knee trouble, but, I mean, on the ground, Oleg is so far superior in his sambo and his jiu-jitsu than most of the competitors that have showed up this evening. I'm looking for him to take Chuck to the ground and end it pretty quick with a submission, a knee lock, an arm lock. Chuck is a great stand-up fighter. I don't think he can compete on the ground at this level.
Now, my only concern, what about Oleg's injuries? He had an injury to his leg. I know that I saw you talking to him back at the hotel. What's that? Is he completely healed? Is he hurt still?
Well, you know, he's got a bad knee. He popped it out wrestling about a year or so ago, and he's never really got it fixed. He needs to have that taken care of. It's a continuing problem that keeps reoccurring. I think he can pull through and pull it out because Oleg's he's a champion. You know, he's tough. He can take this.
Well, here we are at the gym. I finally caught up with Oleg Taktarov. Oleg, I can see you're still in shape. Oleg, what are you doing to stay in shape?
Oh man, I'm training every day. I never stop. And but my training now is different. I do more stand-up fighting. I pay more attention right now to my punching ability, and also I do weights a lot because it's very important.
But you still continue to practice the ground fighting, do you not?
Of course, never stop, and I trying to find new moves and trying to find something what people never done before.
Well, Oleg, you have a very tough match coming up tonight with Chuck Kim. I met Chuck Kim yesterday, and he's in very good shape. He's been preparing for this match. He's a great world-class stand-up fighter, and I understand he's been taking Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, so he's got some experience on the ground too. Does that make you feel uncomfortable?
No, it doesn't make me feel uncomfortable because for the last 2 years, actually for the last 5 years, I fought with the world-class greatest fighters, so I never had a problem with that. I mean, and especially I'm very calm before my fight, sometimes even less than it should be.
I think I'm more nervous than you are, Oleg.
Possibility, yeah.
Our first fighter, fighting out of the blue corner. He's an expert in Taekwondo and holds a black belt. He's also the International Taekwondo Champion. Standing 6 feet tall, weighing 200 pounds, and 29 years of age. Let's hear it for our fighter, Chuck Kim.
Okay, that's Chuck Kim. Now, I talked to Chuck. He said he had some ground skills, but
and in the blue corner,
he's going to need them. From
Russia, an expert in Sambo, Jiu-Jitsu, and grappling. He's the 2-time World Sambo Champion, the 6-time Bare Knuckle Champion, the 4-time Full Contact Jiu-Jitsu World Champion, the 2-time Russian Sambo Champion, and holds the European Fighting Championship No Holds Barred Champion. He's also one of the only black belts in Jean Labelle's School of Grappling. He's 27 years of age, standing 6 feet, weighing in at 220 pounds. They call him the Russian Bear. Let's welcome Oleg Taktarov.
Bob, do you concur with your your son. Do you think Oleg's going to take this one out quick?
Yeah, I think he'll take him down quick. He's really a master at Sambo. He's really good at knee locks and anything to do with the legs. He's got that Russian mindset that he goes in, he focuses, he goes after something.
Never give up.
Never gives up. And he's just a tough man. That's all there is to it.
Now, he's wearing pants tonight, Santos?
Are you ready to step over the line?
Normally
Well,
does.
usually he's got
The top on, right?
He's covering up the knee brace. He's got a bad knee. They can't see it.
I like this kid, Kim.
Yeah, he's going for the leg, though.
Came by and got an autograph in my room last night.
Frank, which leg is the bad one that he's got?
I believe it's his left leg.
Left leg? The one he went to right now?
Yeah, he always fights orthodox. So I believe his left leg is forward.
Isn't it a little unusual that Chuck went to the ground trying to take him down?
Yeah.
Choke, that's it. Boy, it didn't take Oleg.
I think Chuck was just a little intimidated by his power on the ground.
He gave up, you know why? Because I said I was going to ration his vodka if he lost.
That's Gene. You know, he's drinking water, believe it or not. There's not any alcohol
He's
in
always
there.
like that.
He's
Gene's a wild
always
man.
that way. He's going over to talk to Oleg and congratulate him. Why would you think that Chuck would go to the ground? I don't understand why he would do that.
The Russian
I
Bear.
think he's just a little nervous. You know, he's excited about being in an event such as this. It's safe on the ground, you know. You're not taking a big shot standing up, and he doesn't know what to expect from Oleg. He's a big-time champion. I think he may have got the nerves got to him.
And when you get a guy like Oleg, who's really a professional at this, sometimes with the younger guys, they don't have a choice in what they're doing. The game plan for Oleg is to take him to the ground whether he wants to go or not. So he's going to go down, even though he may not want to. But Oleg is so good at it, he will.
And do you think maybe his reputation also
goes ahead?
A little bit intimidating?
Psychologically.
Well, let's go over and talk to Oleg, shall we? All right, Oleg, congratulations. You know, instead of me sitting here and interviewing you, I'm going to have friends of yours do this, all right? Frank, why don't you handle this for me?
All right, hey, Oleg, congratulations. Your first WFF event, I mean, you took it out. You showed XPs on the ground. I called it, which, you know, I know. But, hey, you did an excellent job, man. You're here to stay. I'm on the other side of the bracket, so you never know what happens. How does it feel? I mean, how'd it go?
Right now I feel great because you're tremendous. I've never seen anybody such a great commentator. I think he has a big future
What
in the
about
United
your fight?
States.
You had him, what, beating the mind? How'd you get him?
First, one thing I knew, he's a great wrestler. I knew he's going to shoot, so I was prepared for it. He didn't put it in his resume, but he's a wrestler. I found it, and so that's why I was prepared. And as you know, if I got hold, it's impossible to get out, right?
Yeah, I know your game. You did an excellent job. I want to tell you, since I'm on the other side of the bracket and I admire your style of fighting, maybe we'll end up in this thing, maybe we won't. But either way, we're going to remain friends. And what do you think of that?
I mean, thank you very much. Thank you, everybody. I want to say thank you to my manager, Mike Flynn.
He's the greatest.
And he pushed me in a fighting business, and he also pushed me in a movie career. As you know, we've done several big movies.
That's what I want to know about. Why don't we talk about Oleg's movie career for a minute?
He just got a role in Harrison Ford's Air Force One. He starred in Total Force. He's got 2 national commercials going,
Jag television
and he's now on Jag. So he's able to do this in the ring, which is a very demanding
I'm taking
thing.
acting classes 2 times per day.
And he's going to be a star.
Frank, anything else you want to add to this? Our Bob brother?
Well, he's a Russian bear to everybody else, but he's a teddy bear to me. He lived with me for a couple months when he was training for the Ultimate, and he's an awesome fighter. And he's got good mind control. He knows what he wants out of life, and he's going after it. Well, you know, with a little coaching, you've got mind control. And he did a great job here in the WFF, and he's one of the top brackets. That's one of the things about the WFF. We've got good people here. We got good fighters, and people like Gene, and it's going to be terrific. But I'm proud of you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I mean, I feel like tears goes from my eyes. And,
Don't cry. I got to hang.
Okay.
All right, Gene, anything?
All I can say is the reason he won so fast is I was going to cut your vodka supply, ration it, and that's why you won.
One time I will stop Gene because I want to say thank you, Gene. Thank you for creating first in world history, World Grappling Federation. So many people join the federation right now. I don't want to say who is it, but it's, believe me, it's the toughest people in the world. People who you know and who you watched on UFC and any different type of competition. Thank you, Gene, for... That's a union, Gene.
You got it.
You got the union for fighters.
Oleg,
Thank you.
Thank you, Oleg. Congratulations.